Very good. Sit down. Now, those at the ground level and dance level, the microphones will come to you as Dato chooses you to ask. Now, this is allowing you guys to ask him questions at VCON. Are you guys with me? Okay? So, ground level, first level, microphones available. Mid level, and the people who live in the sky, the beautiful people up there. All right? Okay, you guys pass your questions to any person in uniform, in service. Are you guys with me? So most of the time, the in-service will be at the doors or exit points. So if you have a question you really want to be answered, write it and give it. Even if you have to write in Arabic or Farsi or Russian, inshallah, we'll find somebody to translate for us. Are you guys with me? Okay, so are you ready? Are you ready? So put your hands together once again for Dato, Vijay, Eswaran.
Okay. Mic runners ready? Okay, good. All right, we have a question over there in front. Speak slowly, sir. You have to allow the translation to take place.
Dato, my question is submitted to you. The question is, you said that the journey would be tough and difficult. Sir, if you say that the journey is tough and difficult, if it is to forewarn all of us, it's really very nice. But that may instill a feeling of fear also.
It is meant to.
Thank you.
Because a lot of you, let's finish this question properly, okay? A lot of you came in because the tendency of unfortunately, a lot of networkers is to tell you this is the fastest way. And I keep hearing this all over the world. You know, and unfortunately, we still do that. We don't go out, we don't do what my partner, Mr. Bismarck, did. Japa, I still remember, basically turned down somebody who wanted to sign up. Do you do that? Now that is serious networking. A good friend that he knew, who he never really chased, basically saw him so excited, so involved, so going around, you know, in this business. Suddenly, out of the blue, this guy came up to Japa and he says, I want to join. And Japa ignored him. He said, let's talk about it tomorrow, you know. And I'm like, Japa, the guy wants to sign up. What's the problem? And in front of the guy, again, Japa says, no, you're not ready for this. Are you with me? And then, the second day, the guy comes with money, with the form signed up. And Japa folds it and gives it back. Can you do that? That's the problem, you see, right there. So when I asked Japa, he turned around and told the guy, he says, you're my friend. I know you for so long. You're just not going to do this seriously. If you're not going to do this seriously, I don't need you. I only want leaders. And that's why when Japa used to pick up the phone and bring people together, we had 900 people turn up in, you know, in a day. Big difference. Are you with me? In another way of looking at it, it's basically two lines here. This is called a timeline. This is when the person signs up. This is when the person becomes a leader. Are you with me? In between this timeline, it doesn't matter where he signs up. This is the time you know him. This is the time he becomes a leader. In between here is where he signs up. And it doesn't matter. If he signs up closer to here, which means that you work on him for a long time before he even signs up, means that by the time he signs up, he's ready for leadership, which is easier on you. But if he signs up here, it's a lot of hard work for you because you still got to take him here. And until he comes here, he's not performing. Is this not right? So pick leaders. It is hard work. Is it worthwhile? That's another question. Is it hard work? Yes. But is it worthwhile? Absolutely. Take a look around you, man. Take a look around you. Does that answer your question? Thank you. Hands up again. Who wants to ask? At the back.
Thank you, Dato Vijay, for your inspiring speech. You spoke about hiring Sherpas. Could you please elaborate a little bit on this? And what are the features that distinguish those Sherpas? Thank you.
Actually, what's your name, please?
My name is Khalid.
Khalid, I'm waiting for the day you come up here and teach me how to do that. Where are you from, Khalid?
I'm from Saudi Arabia.
Do you think I know Saudi Arabia better than you?
No.
You do. If I want to build in Saudi Arabia, I find Khalid and I listen to him. He becomes my guru, my teacher. So when you are ready to show me how Sherpas are in Saudi Arabia, I will give you a mic. You come up here and teach me how. Does that answer your question? Only Khalid knows how Sherpas are in Saudi Arabia. In Saudi Arabia, Sherpas are called Bedouins or Tuareg. Yes? They find their way across the desert, Khalid.
So, or I understood that this is basically depends upon the culture you are in.
It depends on what you want. Are you looking for leaders?
Yeah.
What are you looking for? Whatever you're looking for, find a Sherpa in that field. You are looking for, if you're working with doctors, you are not a doctor, find a doctor to do the talking. Because doctors like to listen to other doctors. Believe me, I know. The same thing you tell, you could have a whole room full of doctors and you're doing a presentation and they're not listening because you're not a doctor. For some reason, they think only doctors can teach them anything. It's this doctor-doctor thing going on, you know. So you find a doctor who's got a double doctorate, you know what I mean? You sign him up first, work on one person only. One, right? And he becomes doctor-doctor. So you introduce with all of his qualifications, this is doctor, Ismail, so on. And then when he says exactly what you say, you coach him exactly and let him into the room, suddenly all the doctors are listening.
Thank you.